Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Watches and Wealth, where I make watch and wealth orientated videos. In this video I'll be reviewing the Casio A159WGE LCD wristwatch. Unfortunately I don't have the box and papers with me straight into the watch in question. Here I have the Casio A159WGE Gold, straight from the Casio Vintage collection. The case is made of stainless steel with gold tone. We have an LCD display seen through resin crystal. The watch is powered by a 7-year lithium battery in the CR2016. The settings are daily alarm, regular timekeeping, stopwatch, and backlight display, which I'll be demonstrating how to navigate in the next section. This watch also has a plus/negative of 30 seconds per month. The dimensions of this watch are as follows: 8.2mm thick, 36.8mm lug to lug, an 18mm lug width, with the width across being 33.2mm, and the weight being 44 grams. The dimensions of this watch make it relatively small and sleek. It's not blocky and the sizings are proportionate, so you can dress it up and down. There are 3 distinguishable buttons on the case. The top left is the backlight/lap reset, the bottom left is the mode button, and the bottom right is the start/stop button. Casios can be a bit of an irritation to set up and navigate, and with that said, I'll now break down how to utilize the functions. If you just hold start/stop, Casio will display on the screen. If you hold all buttons simultaneously, the whole LCD will display. In order to set the date and time, click the mode button, then use the lap reset button to select which number/date you would like to change. Once selected, use the start/stop button to toggle up and down, and press mode once more for the time to be set. With setting the alarm, it's the same principle. Use mode until you land onto the alarm. Use lap reset button to select which number and toggle up and down with the start/stop button. From set, you can choose to turn the alarm on and off with the start and stop button. The stopwatch is self-explanatory. Use the start/stop button to start the time, use the start/stop button to stop the time, and use the lap reset button to refresh the time. Moving on to the bracelet, we have a stainless steel bracelet with folded steel on a Jubilee setup. I like these bracelets, however, when I was wearing it, every now and then my arm hair would get pinched, and that wasn't a very pleasant experience. Here we have a standard steel fold clasp, comfortable on the wrist with a satisfying click. Here we have a stainless steel screw down case back with 4 independent screws, the model numbers and the location of production engraved onto the back. The bracelet is removable and accessible through a spring bar tool. It's relatively sturdy for a highly produced watch. The clasp clicks on like so. There has been a few times where I've worn this watch and the clasp has come undone, and I'm not sure if that goes down to the model or this watch itself. On the wrist, the watch wears comfortably. The proportions are great and the buttons are raised and easily accessible. I'm a sucker for the retro look. I'll now be turning the light off and displaying the backlit LCD display. We have a green glow coming from the left side, lighting up the time. I'd say it's about a 5 out of 10 in visibility. So it's not particularly great, but it will suffice if you're in the dark and you need to read the time. Overall, I think this watch is a worthwhile buy if you're into Casio and you like retro watches. The going price for these watches are $100 to $150 AUD with box and papers, or equivalent conversions are on the screen. And that sums up my review. Thanks for watching. Tune in weekly for new watch and wealth orientated videos. Thank you.